Find out what's working and do more of it. There's a reason that on TV you often see repeats of series, or series are made that are very similar to previous series, and that's because they've been proven to work. Exactly the same strategy can work on YouTube. Here's what you do. Go into your analytics and find out which of your videos has done best up to date, and then create another version of it. It's one of those things that can get quite dull as a creator. Effectively, you need to do the same thing over and over again, but in a slightly different way. And as a creator, you'll think, oh, I can't do that because my audience has already seen that. Well, that's not true. They may have seen it, but remember, not everybody watches all of your videos. And quite often, people need to see the same message more than once in order for it to sink in. So I'm going to share my screen, and then I'm going to show you what I did. There we go. Share screen. So this was the video that I'm talking about. It's been up about 3 or 4 hours now, and you can see it's got 5.1 times the number of people that would normally watch these sorts of videos, which on my particular channel is about 4,500 views in that time, 3 hours or so. How was I reasonably confident that it was going to be successful? Well, I went into my channel and I looked to find what was my best performing video. And by quite a long margin, it's this one here, the wheels on the bus. So what I did is I went in and I got the wheels, the video that I originally made for this. I used Premiere Pro, but use whatever else editor you want. And then I basically produced a new version of this. I added some sound cuts, some sound effects. I did some cuts of it, basically made a new version of it, and then uploaded it using pretty much the same metadata. What do I mean by metadata? Metadata are the tags and the description, etc. And literally that's it. There is a winning formula that's been proven to win. All I did is a slightly different take on it and then re-uploaded it. In your world, that might translate to producing a video with a very similar message about a very similar part of your business or your message, but don't be afraid to repeat. TV companies do it all the time. Hollywood does it all the time. If you've ever watched one of the big blockbuster movies and think, I've seen this before, it's a different movie, but it's pretty much the same, isn't it? Because they know it brings in coin.